Hey guys, welcome back to the videos. Today we're going to be putting a steering wheel in this car. After the seats, you got to put a steering wheel in. And I've never done a quick release steering wheel or any aftermarket steering wheel, so this is my first time doing it. I have actually taken apart another car steering wheel before, so I have a little bit of experience with it. But this is the first time actually doing it on one of my cars and replacing it with another steering wheel. So I'm going to try and not make this a tutorial. I'm just going to do it. I'll tell you what to use just in case you need to know, but it's not going to be a tutorial on how to do it. So let's get into it. Alright, so to get the airbag out, you're going to need a T27, and it's got to be a hole in the center. You'll be able to get it out. That's what it looks like. So I get those two out and pop the airbag out. Yeah, the first one's out, but I also forgot to mention that we did disconnect the battery just because you do not want this to go off on you while you're taking it out. So disconnect the battery first off and then get these out. Alright, so it's a 19mm for the socket in the middle. You want to make sure the steering wheel is straight, and I even got the key that's locked it up. And just try your best not to move the steering wheel. I think I might have got it. I got it loose, but keep the steering wheel straight, because when you put the next one on, you do not want it to come off. I can just do it and loose now. Okay. And just keep everything as straight as possible. Alright, so I said this wasn't going to be a tutorial because I've already messed up a little bit. So I looked up just to see other ideas of people doing it, and one guy was saying to take the clock spring off, and so you have to take all this off and all these panels, but you lose all these little knobs and everything. So I took it all apart just to realize I had to put it all back together, but I did fix this little gap here, and I already put this on. All you do is just stick it over the clock spring and then tighten it up. And then I just took the little wires in that little hole. So that's on, and now we're going to throw the steering wheel on. But I did, when I was tightening it, it did twist a little bit. You can see the little dot for the top. And my tires are a little bit turned. So if the steering wheel does look a little angled, then that is why. I just can't twist it back with my hand. And I don't want to loosen this, so we're going to throw the steering wheel back on. But I should mention that I did get an NRG hub. And then I also got this NRG. I believe it is the 4.0 quick release. So it's got the little big fans on it so I can actually stick my hands on it and pull it off. So we're going to throw that on next, and then the steering wheel underneath. I give you a little spoiler, it is a Sparco. So I'll show you what it looks like when I go to put it on though. So let's put this quick release on and I'll be right back. that's what it looks like with the actual hub part on. I like the purple because it matches with the other purple is on the lug nuts, so I'm kind of going for a purple theme, but it'll look good once everything's in and it all comes together. So, all right, so this is the steering wheel I went with. It's the Sparco. It's a flat-faced, but it's Alcantara. Went with Alcantara, but I realized that you can't really touch it too much or it kind of flattens. You know, it's a drift car, so it is what it is. So let's get the screws and put it on the hub here on the back, and we'll get to it. All right, so I also forgot to order more of these little bolts. So I'm gonna have to order more, but I took 3 of them off the hub and 3 of them are gonna go in here until I get more, because I'm not really gonna drive it, just gonna put it together. That way we can see what it looks like this video. Put one there. So don't worry guys too that it will be safe. It won't be long and I'll have more. And I won't drive it till then. I also need to put brakes on this thing before I drive it anyway, so. Alright, so that's on. And I think the one with the silver looks the best with the purple. So I think I'm just going to stick with that one. We'll put it on. I'll let y'all see this. For those people that are satisfied by that sticker. Alright, so it's on. I'm just going to put it. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's straight. And then now all we gotta do is come over here. Get in. Okay. That's all you gotta do. And then I got steering wheel, and that's the quick release. And then if you want to take it off, there you go. So I think that's a quick overview of it. It's just the steering wheel.
I got the hang of it.
Yeah. So I figured it out. It's my first steering wheel. So, but it looks good. It's not too far from me. It fits perfect. You know, if it would have came out any more, it wouldn't have been good. So I'm kind of glad. I wish it was in a little bit more, but I like how it feels. It feels amazing. And I will get the extra bolts. I forgot to order that. I guess I didn't know that. It's one of those things you don't know. And don't take all this apart. It goes right over the clock spring. So that was my mistake. You know, you live and you learn. But so I think that's going to be the end of the video, though. We will be back to put on some other parts soon. But I just want to get this in. I had this in my basement for, I can't tell you how long, probably months now. As long with the seats. I just want to get the seats in before I put this in. So that's the end of the video, and we'll see you in the next one.